Your Worship, Mayor Plord, Rotary International District Governor Bill Hackboard, fellow Rotarians, friends of Rotary, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry, Jim.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for attending this afternoon's park dedication ceremony. It warms my heart to see so many people here. It's very nice. Thank you. So I see here a lot of people from this neighborhood. They have adopted this little green belt, if you wish, and they take care of it like it was their own. You'll see some of them caring for the little trees and the shrubs around here to make sure that they grow well. Take care of the little library here, make sure it looks okay. And thank you very much for doing that. I would also like to thank all the stakeholders for allowing this project to come to fruition. There are too many of you to mention personally, and I won't because I'm sure I'll miss someone. But I would like to thank the town of Kapuskasing for allowing us to clean up this corner from the virtual desert that it was to this beautiful green space it now is. Green TK is an acronym that stands for Growing Roots for Each and Every Northerner, Trees for Kapuskasing. Carmen Nervis had a dream of planting within a 10-year period as many trees as possible before the town's 100th anniversary in 2021. Her journey started in 2011, and she organized a committee of a diversity of community members to help her accomplish this dream. Shortly thereafter, Carmen approached Rotary for our backing, and our club embraced the idea and fully supported her, both monetarily and most importantly, with human resources, our sweat equity. Many of our club members, donned with shovels and work gloves, have been seen all over town helping our committee plant trees ever since. Darin Boucher, he was one of the most passionate members of our club, fully supporting this enterprise, and showed up at most tree planting work parties. In 2017, Green TK took on the creative project of developing this corner into the beautiful green space it has turned out to be. And as usual, Darin fully embraced this idea, and in the fall of 2017, we could see him planting shrubs over there by Ash Street. And very shortly afterwards, Darin left us suddenly and is now overseeing this project from up above. In 2018, the Green TK Committee took it upon themselves of writing a letter to Town Council asking that this corner be named the Rotary Park in memory of Darin Boucher, and the town gracefully accepted. So here we are here today making this declaration official with a dedication ceremony. Thank you, Green TK and the town of Kapuskasing, for your generous gesture of recognizing the work that Rotary does in our community and for remembering our dear friend Darin Boucher. I would now like to ask the representative of Rotary International, our District Governor Bill Hackboard from the Rotary Club of North Bay, to say a few words.
Thank you, Bert. It's great to be here today, and first of all I'd like to thank the municipality for deciding to name this Rotary Park. I think it's a great honor. I think the community should be extremely proud of the work that the Rotary Club, the members do here in your community, and I'm sure you're quite familiar with a lot of the different projects that they're heavily involved in. And in our district we have 40 Rotary clubs. Probably about half of them have some type of Rotary parks in their communities that they look after, they take a lot of pride in, and it's something that it's near and dear to my heart. My background is in forestry, so I do get involved a lot in the projects involving that area. But we do work all over the world. We do a lot of different types of humanitarian work. But one of the things that we take great pleasure in is getting involved in community service projects, getting involved in things such as parks and trails and that type of thing in the community. So it's great to be here today to celebrate this, and it's fantastic to see the turnout, and it's certainly it's a pleasure for me as I go around the district just to see all the great work that we're doing across our district. So thanks very much.
So if you can now please welcome our worship, Mayor David Boucher to say a few words.
Bonjour tout le monde, au nom du conseil municipal et de la ville de Kapuskasing, il fait un plaisir d'être ici aujourd'hui à l'ouverture officielle du parc Rotary en nom de Darin Boucher. On behalf of Kapuskasing Council, it gives me great pleasure to be here today to welcome everybody to the ceremonies dedicating this park to Darin Boucher, who was not only a great guy, he was a hardworking, dedicated Rotarian, and I would be remiss, although, if I didn't say he would be somewhat disappointed today. And I say this because he would probably have liked to have a flagpole here with a Montreal Canadian flag hanging high above. We had discussions on that on a regular basis. He and I didn't see eye to eye on that point, but nonetheless, welcome today, and I'd like to thank the Green TK Committee as well as the Rotary Club for transforming this area into a place that the community will be able to enjoy for years to come, and we're proud to be part of it, so thank you again. Merci.
Now, before we move on to our version of the ribbon cutting ceremony, I feel I need to explain this little library here. The Little Free Library is an organization, and its motto is take a book, leave a book. So Little Free Library is a non-profit organization that inspires love of reading, builds community, and sparks creativity by fostering neighborhood book exchanges around the world. And because it aligns greatly with one of Rotary's areas of focus, basic education and literacy, Rotary and our club partnered with them a few years ago. Simply, it is a little library, it's full of books, and anyone can come over and take a book home. Or if you wish, you can bring a book and leave it here. The goal is to make it self-sustaining. You take a book, you leave a book. And with that, we'll move on to our short ceremony of each of the dignitaries up here to deposit a book in the Little Free Library. Carmen? And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes our official ceremony for the dedication of this beautiful park. Again, thank you for coming on that.
Ouais,